What up, everybody? It's Conservative Nerd here. Good talk. I watched Black Panther. All right. Let me say this: my Avengers Infinity War review got some got a lot of downs, man. I got more down voted than upvoted, which is the first time that's ever happened to me. Uh, I didn't think it was anything special. I thought it was an okay movie. I'm not gonna sit here and rave about something. I don't care. If you didn't like the review, then fine. You didn't like the review, or you didn't, that's fine. But I don't have to like Infinity War. It's not a rule. There's no law that says I had to like it. I didn't think. I liked parts of it. I didn't like other parts of it. I thought Thanos was boring, and I thought they changed the character so much. They turned Thanos into Ra's al Ghul. They gave Thanos Ra's al Ghul's motivations. It's just fucking stupid. I didn't like it. I hate this whole thing now. And I almost feel like it's a left-wing thing. That every villain, they have to make their villains like heartwarming or something, Like they have to make you feel for the villain. Like they're so want you to relate to the villain. I almost feel like this is like a Trump, part of their Trump disorder. They hate Trump so much. They're just trying to understand him. So it's like, oh, well, make Thanos like Trump. Yeah, like, oh, yeah, I just want a bad guy that has fun being a bad guy, like the Joker in Dark Knight, or, Bane in Dark Knight Rises. I don't want a bad guy that cries all the time, okay? He cries twice in this movie. That's twice he cries in this movie. I don't need to see Thanos cry. This is what happens when Thanos cries. Yeah, Thanos cries a lot. Thanos is a crybaby. So yeah, no, I'm talking about Black Panther now. Black Panther was mediocre. I thought it was a mediocre superhero movie. It was all right. It wasn't nothing special. It wasn't great. It was okay. I thought it was all right. Nothing special. It was a middle of the road superhero origin movie. It wasn't as good as the first Iron Man. And bad people acted like this was the second coming of Jesus. It was a mediocre movie. I thought there was some decent stuff in it. But it was mediocre at best, and it almost felt like there's this whole push in Hollywood too, like to women in the front, and I noticed it really sticks out in Black Panther, like that all the women have to be kind of badasses and stuff, and because there's a lot of the dudes that you think are good guys in it, and they turn out to be like they side with the bad guy. None of the women do, though. None of the women do. They all side with the Black Panther. I thought that was kind of, it just, like they're all so woke. They're all so woke, man. Yeah, I hate to shock you, Marvel, and all you SJWs who went crazy about this freaking movie, but can I just say that Africa is not woke, okay? They don't have a lot of women's rights over there. I hate to shock you guys, but it isn't better for women in Africa than it is here. I know you think that. And I know you think that America's the worst place to be a woman, but I hate to shock you, but it's probably the best. I really doubt that there's equal rights in Africa for women. This is so stupid. Yeah. But yeah, I thought it was okay. I didn't think it was a bad movie. I didn't think it was a great movie. I thought it was okay. I didn't even think it was that good. I can name 5, 6, 7, 8 10 Marvel movies that were probably better than this. Yeah, I didn't get the whole rave for it. Like then people talking about it should win an Oscar and it should be Best Picture. And what? Really? An Oscar for this? Like God, man. Yeah, it was okay. That's about the best thing I can say about it. Black Panthers. I thought it was okay. I thought it was a mediocre movie, especially for a superhero movie, man. When we're being flooded with I think there's 10 more coming out this summer. This was okay. It wasn't nothing special. You want to talk about overhype, man. this whole Marvel movies thing that we act like their movies are these golden pieces of awesomeness. It's like, no, they're some of them are good and some of them are okay, and I don't think there's really been a bad one. I'm like, oh, that was terrible, but there's not been anything where I'm like, oh my god, the first Avengers was probably the best run, and I think that since that movie, they've all probably not been as good as that. The first Avengers was awesome, and I think other than that one, I mean, they've all been okay or good, and there's been some good ones, but I don't think anything's been as good as the first Avengers movie. And Black Panther was okay. I mean, it was it's probably my least favorite of Marvel origin movies. I mean, it really had no humor, a little here and there, but not compared to any other Marvel movie. I mean, they're all pretty much comedies, except for Black Panther. And it's a little, this one's a little more heavy-handed than the other ones, I thought, which is weird. And, it's okay. I didn't think it was anything special. Spoilers here. The Killmonger is pretty good as a villain. He's probably one of the better villains they've had. He's about the wokest person there, so I imagine a lot of people were cheering him on in the audiences. But yeah, I thought the movie was okay. It wasn't nothing special. Even the big ending, I thought it was all right. It wasn't nothing special. It was an okay movie. I really think that a lot of these Marvel movies just get blown out of proportion. I swear, like, Disney just like owns people's opinions, man. Like, you say something bad about them and they just lose their shit on you. Yeah, I mean, they're okay. They're movies, and like these people that freak out and go crazy about, you saying something bad about their movie, like these movies, it's like, you didn't fucking make it, so why the fuck you care so fucking bad, It's a fucking movie. I thought it was okay. I didn't think it was nothing special. Black Panther was mediocre. That's what I can say about it. It was a mediocre superhero movie. In a world where we get about 10 superheroes, there should be like maybe 2 or 3 a year, and not 10. I mean, I think Hollywood's going to wear this ring right into the freaking ground like they did the Western, man. They're just going to kill this shit. And they're just going to get woker and woker. I think Captain Marvel's going to be probably the wokest one we get since Black Panther. And then, I tell you the truth, once this fucking Infinity War shit wraps up, I think I'm pretty much just going to rent these fucking things or watch them on live stream or something. Because I am so fucking over this shit, man. They're so mediocre and people act like they're the greatest things that ever happened to the world. And they're superhero movies. That's, they're supposed to be there to entertain me. Nothing more, nothing less. That's all their job is make movies that I'll go see at the movie theater and that'll entertain me. They're not there to be put political bullshit into. And I found that Black Panther, I've seen a lot of people saying like, oh, Black Panther wasn't political, it wasn't political. You can see the wokeness in this movie, okay? The whole thing with the women warriors and stuff. This movie's about as woke as they get, and for superhero movies, But the politics are in there, and it didn't bother me. Nothing really made me mad about it or anything. It bothered me. I just thought it was mediocre. It was a little heavy-handed. There wasn't much humor to it. So it was mediocre. It was probably one of the, if I had to say, I would say it was probably the least enjoyable experience I've had with a Marvel movie. Now, I know I acted like Avengers was this, I didn't care for it that much. It was okay. I thought it was all right. It did some things I liked and some things I didn't. This movie, Black Panther, on the other hand, did about everything I thought it was going to do. There wasn't really any surprises, unlike Infinity War, where, there were some surprises, at least, in that. I just didn't like the ending, and I didn't like Thanos. I didn't like what they did with Thanos, and I did not like the ending. And if you don't like the ending of a movie, it kind of hampers you for enjoying the movie. The ending was fine. I just thought it was just a rehash of everything I've seen before. I didn't really feel like I saw anything new in it, and it was really heavy-handed for a Marvel movie. It was the only one I've seen that didn't really have much humor. It was mediocre. It was one of the least, probably one of my least favorite Marvel movies. I would say, the first Cap's a little slow, and I didn't think it was that great. This was probably about a little, maybe this and the first Cap are probably my two least favorites of the Marvel movies, and I didn't care for it. But I'm gonna do a comic video up later today and talk about the comics I read this week, and that's my opinion on Black Panther. If somebody's mad and, I loved Black Panther, and, that's my opinion. I'm entitled to my opinion on shit. I know it's against the law if I can put a bad review of Black Panther up, but I thought it was mediocre. I'm not saying it was the worst thing ever. I'm not some radical Trump supporter, or I'm not an all-right Nazi. I just didn't think it was anything special. I'd give my honest opinion. If people want to bitch about it, they can. I got bitched at for my, Avengers video, and that's fine. If you thought that Thanos was, giving him a reason to be a bad guy was good, that's fine. But I don't want to watch a movie where the guy cries all the time, And who's like going, oh yeah, killing half the population on every planet is going to save the planet. Like, what if you kill the wrong people? What if you kill all the smart people and then you just keep the dumb people? Then they ain't saving shit. Then make the planet worse off. If you kill the people that are growing the food, it's a stupid fucking. I didn't feel for him. I thought he was boring. I wanted a crazy mad Thanos. I wanted to have fun with Thanos, not, I don't want to do it, but I have to because I'm going to save the world. Blah, blah, blah. I don't want to see Thanos cry. Who was going in that movie going, man, I hope Thanos balls his fucking brains out because that'll make this movie awesome. If Thanos just breaks down and cries like a little bitch, that's what I want to see. And not only does he cries twice. Twice. Like, come on, dude. You're a bitch, dude. You're not taking over the world. No, you're crying like a baby. Yeah, I didn't buy it. I thought it was boring, too. He's just babbling nonstop about his plans, and his origin was boring and stupid. And it's not his origin. Like, they just kind of made Thanos, like, blah. You gave him Ra's al Ghul's fucking motivation. You took Thanos, who had cool motivations, took him away and just gave him generic motivations that we see in every Bond villain I've ever seen has the same motivations. It's like stupid. Yeah, so that was my opinion on Black Panther and a little more of my opinion on Infinity War, and that's why I do this. So I'm not going to change my opinion to get more views or more likes or nothing. I'm not going to change my opinion to be more popular. It's just, this is why I do it, to give my opinion. And if, people don't like my opinion, that's fine. I just do this to exercise my free speech. And, that's, everybody's entitled to their opinion. And this is mine. So anyways, Black Panther was mediocre. Avengers Infinity War was okay. You're not going to hate it, but you're not going to think, some people are going to think it's the greatest thing in the world because they're programmed to, and that's just the way the world works. But me, I'm not programmed. I program myself. So, I thought Black Panther, mediocre. Well, anyways, that's my review of Black Panther and a little extra more review of Infinity War. I'm going to get up a comic video here. I'm going to load this up, and then I'm going to throw down another video here on my comic talk. But thanks for watching, guys. As always, I appreciate the views, even if you think I'm an idiot, Thanks for watching. And as always, guys, have a great day.